Aquarius, welcome to the channel today. This will be a general reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what messages we can get for you today for October. All right. Aquarius, I hope you're having the best day possible today. And get your card shuffled and laid out, and then jump into your reading. All right, let's see what's in store for Aquarius for October. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you for October? Okay, Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck, you've got the World card. There's an underlying energy here of closing a major chapter in your life, completing something that's been going on for a while. Let's see how this plays out for the rest of your reading. Okay, Aquarius, your current energy. What current energy are you sitting in? What's going on with you currently? Oh, we've got you working hard at something here. You pulled the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is mastering your craft, hard work, practical achievement, working towards a real practical, tangible achievement and creating something and really mastering a skill. The cards are flying. All right, what's your challenge for October? Okay, your challenge, you pulled the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a crossroad. So it looks like you're possibly going to reach a crossroad of some sort in October. Typically, as you see in this card, his hand is already on one of these wands, meaning he's pretty much got a pretty good idea of which one of these two paths he's going to take. But it's looking like potentially in October, you're going to be struggling a little bit more with which one of these two options ahead of you that you want to take. Let's see, what's your underlying motivation? What's driving you? Okay, for your underlying motivation, Aquarius, you pulled the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very confident, very dynamic. People are always drawn to this energy, drawn to her. And this energy of the Queen of Wands is really focused on getting things done, and she can get so much done. This is the overachiever of the tarot. And this really is mirroring all this hard work that you're currently putting in, because this Queen of Wands is your underlying motivation, as in really getting things accomplished and getting things done, and you're working hard to do that. Aquarius, let's take a look at your recent past. What's going on in your recent past? Wow, okay. For your recent past, you're victorious. You're accomplished and recognized for some achievement after a long battle, and you've taken lots of actions towards this. This wasn't an easy win, but you won, and you were victorious and successful, and you're being recognized for that. This is the Six of Wands. That's victory. It's in your recent past. I'm not surprised if this is the energy that motivates you, this Queen of Wands, that of course your recent past would include a major victory. Okay, what's at the top of your mind, Aquarius? What are you thinking about? Okay. You are surrounded by Wands energy. Wow, you're full of fire. You're full of enthusiasm. What's going on for you in October? This is great. You pulled the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a sign of progress for the plans that you've made, the choices that you made as far as the path that you decided to take. And you're starting to see things come through fruition. You're starting to see a little bit of progress towards what you've invested, the choices that you've made, the actions that you took. So you're focusing on or thinking about expansion. You're thinking about, I've done so much so far. I've made this much progress. How big can we go with this? So that's your focus for October. Let's see. Aquarius, what's coming in for your near future? Wow. Even more Wands energy. You're on fire. Look at this. You pull the Ace of Wands for your near future. The Ace of Wands is brand new inspiration, a gift of brand new enthusiasm and motivation. You're on fire for October. Wow. Let's see. What's your approach that you're likely to take with all this spark of inspiration that's coming towards you? Your likely approach is the Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles is your approach. You're going to take this Ace of Wands that's coming towards you, and you're going to turn it into something tangible, something real. And you're going to manifest, it looks like. That's your intention. That's the approach that you're going to take to really bring in something and create something really tangible and real, possibly move forward with a new project, something solid, something to do with finances, something to do with resources. You're on the move with all this fire energy in your spread, and your approach is to really make things happen and make them real. Okay, Aquarius, your external environment, your external influences. Wow. I think this is the best reading for October so far. You pulled the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is the card of collaboration. This is a card of also making progress, creating and building, and really displaying what you've achieved or what you've accomplished so far in that process to others, but also working with others to achieve that goal, to achieve that creation. So you've got a great opportunity for people or resources, more than likely people in your external environment in October that's going to work with you and they're going to help you out to achieve your goals. Let's see, what's Spirit's advice for you for October? The advice is the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest energy in the deck. So Spirit is saying, yes, do this. Take this inspiration. This Ace of Wands. And your approach of this Ace of Pentacles. And move quickly. Don't wait. Because this energy really takes action. Doesn't really think too long about anything, and just moves forward, goes after what it wants, it wants to achieve, says what it wants to say very quickly, without hesitation, and it's determined. It comes in hot, and it's not going to be stopped. So, Aquarius, this is you. This Queen of Wands, you are not going to be stopped in October. All right. If you continue with your approach to really make all of this fire and enthusiasm and inspiration into something tangible, and that's your likely approach, what's your potential outcome? Your potential outcome is the Moon card. Typically, the Moon card is facing your fears. The Moon card is the unknown. But I think, and we're going to clarify this a little bit, the moon card in this case for you, I believe as a potential outcome is there's something below the surface that you're not aware of. More than likely it's something good, but we'll check it out and see what's going on. Let's see, Aquarius, if you take Spirit's advice and really get the move on with this and do it quickly, your potential outcome is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is really protecting what you value, holding on to what you value, holding on to what you've invested in. But it's also not being, or not holding on too tight, not being miserly, but whatever this tangible thing is that you value, that you care about, you're going to hold on to it. Let's see, I know I wanted to take a look at your moon card that you pulled. I'm going to get some clarifiers on this moon energy that's shown up in your potential outcome for your most likely approach. All right, Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. What can we find out about what's beneath the surface here in this moon card? What is this unknown for Aquarius? What is going on? Aquarius. Let's look below the waters here. Let's take a peek. Put your scuba mask on. Let's go for a dive. Let's see. Man. The Ace of Wands. Again, you full of fire. And Spirit is doubling down on all your messages. You pull the Four of Pentacles again. And more wands. I think this reading has the most wands I've ever seen in a reading that I've ever done. You pull the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands really, in this case, represents persistence. Don't give up. Never give up. There's so many struggles. You look at these 8 wands behind him. These are battles that he's been through. Your recent past, all the battles and the accomplishments that you had, all the actions that you took that led to this victory, this accomplishment, and recognition. This is you here, having survived all of that. But you've got one more push left to get to what you're trying to achieve. So the unknown for you is you've got all this spark, you've got all this inspiration, you've got all this momentum, and potentially some assistance in as your external influence. But the unknown is you got to continue to maintain what you value. In this case, which is going to help you, is the spark of enthusiasm. So it's going to take just one more push, one more battle for you to get and accomplish bringing this into reality, this tangible resource, this project, these finances, whatever this is for you. Just one more push, Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you, Aquarius, for October before we wrap up your reading today. Let's use my favorite Sacred Destiny deck. See what additional messages we can pull for you, Aquarius. What else can we tell Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for their October? Let's get another message, or 2 messages for Aquarius. What can we tell them today? What can we tell Aquarius today? see what we got. All right. First up, wonders. Aquarius, you're full of wonders in October. You're going to do so much and achieve so much, and you're so inspired. And you pulled solitude. I think you're going to need some rest, relaxation, and quiet after all this fire, all this action, and working with others to make your goal a reality. But then you're going to need a break. You're going to need some solitude, some peace, and some chill time. So ahead of you in October, you got wonders. And after you finish achieving all those wonders and bringing things into reality, you need to take a break and go away. Chill. Take a vacation. Take a break. All right. Let's see. I think that's all I have for you for October, Aquarius. Thank you for stopping by the channel today, and we'll see you again next month.